everyone, my name is JB the Mentor, and thank you for tuning in to another episode of JB the Mentor. In today's show, I would like to talk about building daddy equity with our children. How do you do it? So let's talk about building daddy equity. One, if you're gonna build dad equity, you have to understand that you play a crucial role in the development of your children. You play a crucial role in your community. You play a crucial role in their education. You play a crucial role in their personalities. You play a crucial role in their emotional well-being. You play a crucial role in making sure that they are safe. You play a key role in showing them what love looks like. That you and the mama have to be at this place of balance. And even if you're not at the place of balance, you have to take the leadership position in terms of making sure that they can see what emotions feel like and what real love feels like. If you're building daddy equity, you have to give your children a hug. If you're building daddy equity, you have to be able to say, I love you. If you're building daddy equity, you have to be able to look at your son and say, you know what, son? Sometimes it's okay to shed a tear because we have emotions inside that have to be released. You have to do these things if you're building daddy equity. If you're building daddy equity, you have to make sure the children understand that pain is real and it hurts, and an outlet must be provided. Now that outlet could be talking to you, could be talking to someone else, could be talking to their favorite family member, but you have to understand that there has to be an outlet. If you're building daddy equity, you have to understand that if you're not there, somebody else will take your place. A gang member, negative influences will come into play, and people that you don't want around your child will step in and say, okay, you know what? We got this. We know daddy is absent, but we're taking over for the moment. If you're building daddy equity, you have to love being involved with your children. Not just for one day, not just for 2 days, but as long as you're privileged enough to have a relationship with them. If you're building daddy equity, you have to understand that going to work and providing for them is essential. It's a mandate. It's not open for discussion. If you're building daddy equity, you have to understand that every little piece of growth, every little minute thing that you do with your children leads to that development that makes this child a complete individual. That if you're building daddy equity, that taking them on trips, taking them on journeys, exploration, that is part of your job. That's how you build daddy equity. That if you're building daddy equity, that child should always feel safe. That child should always feel love. If you building daddy equity, he has to see what it means, or she has to see what it means to be respectful to others, to have empathy for others, to know what it is to feel and give love. If you're building daddy equity, you have to be a role model, not some of the time, but all of the time. If you're building daddy equity, another crucial thing that you have to understand is that you will become the ultimate listener. Because in your journey of developing young people, you have to be a good listener. Because that's where you will understand what they need and how you need to readjust yourself and make modifications. You have to be an excellent listener. So another crucial factor in building daddy equity is that you and the mom will not always be on the same page. And sometimes you will have to disconnect and say, listen, I understand what they need as well. And right now, I'm going to make a decision that this is what we're gonna do. And maybe next time we can take the steps that you suggested. But for right now, we're making this move. And your children have to see you function as a man, because being a man sometimes is nothing but a set of decisions. But they have to see you to be able to understand what that looks like. Your son needs to see it, and your daughter needs to see it, so that when she's out and about and she's seeking that individual to walk in her life, Daddy has given her a template of what that looks like. The last piece I want to leave you with in building Daddy Equity is this. Daddy Equity is a commitment. Daddy Equity involves true engagement. Daddy Equity requires that you understand that your time is no longer your time. It is given to your children. And with that being said, that every waking moment is about how you can grow them, about how you can nurture them, about how you can develop them, about how you can give yourself in an unselfish way so that they can be better people tomorrow. And that you have a legacy that will not only make you proud, but touch, hopefully, other lives on this planet. That's building Daddy Equity. My name is JB the Mentor, and thank you for being a part of this show. And like I always say, love yourself, love your community, be the change that you want to see. Please hit that like bell, that subscribe bell, and that bell right there in the middle, so that when new content is released, you'll be the first ones to receive it. To all the dads out there, this is your time, and I salute each and every one of you.